Rockets work by pushing against the air, or even just space itself, to move forward. It's like blowing up a balloon, letting it go, and watching it zoom around the room. The air rushing out of the balloon pushes it in the opposite direction. Rockets do the same thing, but they use fuel and engines instead of air. Here's how a rocket works. 1. Fuel makes fire. Rockets carry special fuel and an oxidizer, a chemical that helps the fuel burn, even in space where there's no air. When this fuel burns, it creates hot gases that expand very quickly. 2. Pushing back to move forward. The rocket's engine pushes those gases out of the back of the rocket at super high speeds. This creates a force in the opposite direction, Newton's third law. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. The rocket is pushed forward by the force of the gases rushing out. 3. Climbing up. At launch, the engines create more force, called thrust, than the rocket's weight, so it can lift off the ground and fight against Earth's gravity. As the rocket gets higher, it burns fuel and becomes lighter, making it easier to keep climbing. 4. Flying in space. Once the rocket is in space, it doesn't need to push against air. It can keep moving forward, because there's no friction to slow it down. The rocket can adjust its direction by firing small engines called thrusters. Why do rockets have multiple stages? Big rockets, like those that take satellites or astronauts into space, are made in parts called stages. Each stage has its own engine and fuel tank. Once a stage runs out of fuel, it's dropped off to make the rocket lighter. This helps the rocket go faster and farther. Fun facts about rockets. 1. Super fast. Rockets need to go at least 17,500 miles per hour, 28,000 kilometers per hour, to leave Earth's atmosphere. That's faster than a speeding bullet. 2. They don't need air. Unlike airplanes, rockets don't need air to fly. They carry everything they need, fuel and oxygen, with them. 3. Reusable rockets. Modern rockets, like SpaceX's Falcon 9, can land and be used again, making space travel cheaper and more efficient. Why are rockets important? Rockets are how we send people and satellites into space, explore other planets, and even deliver supplies to the International Space Station. Without rockets, we wouldn't have GPS, weather forecasts, or astronauts exploring the universe. So rockets work by burning fuel to create fast-moving gases that push them forward. It's a clever mix of science and engineering that lets us explore beyond our planet.